And in some of the interventions in Naivasha, we had a meeting, I think, last week. There were concerns that were raised around the flower farm workers. Some who are fearing that their violence might erupt, and there were information coming to us that some of them are seeking leave to leave in August to go back to their rural areas. Some of them resigning all the same altogether from their jobs. And as an organization, we will be liaising with the DCC Naivasha so that we can be able to see how we can organize meetings with the security team and also the flower farm workers to be able to mitigate those tensions. We had conflicts in Naivasha around the Lake Naivasha between licensed and unlicensed fishermen. And we liaised with the DCC, and we were able to do many meetings around Lake Naivasha. Again, we also have some interventions we have also done in Joro. And we also have a big challenge of political leaders who are inciting violence. Some of them are supporting and sponsoring criminal organized gangs, to the extent that some telephone numbers of members of parliament are written on police cells, so that when persons have been arrested, they can be able to call their member of parliament to be bailed out. That is happening in one of our sub-counties. We were able to follow on that, and that number was wrapped. We have some of those challenges. Again, intimidation. Police officers being intimidated by political leaders, and specifically, this has been cited with Honorable Arama. And in this space, as an organization, we say it as it is. And even if he was here, we respect him and his office, but when violations and human rights are being violated, we will not hesitate to say it as it is. Police officers have complained that they are being intimidated in the course of their work, especially in Nakuru Town West, and those are things I don't know how we are able to address some of those issues. In Joro, we have challenges, an area called Lusiru. We were in a meeting there with the DC and the security team. Concerns that and fears among members of the public that violence might erupt. Some of them not living in their farms, living in settlement, in urban areas, Bondeni area. We had a meeting there, and there were also some complaints by the members of the public that a former member of parliament was inciting wananchi, to the extent of inciting wananchi using a microphone. So we were able to order a meeting there, and we had the former member of parliament and the current member of parliament who committed to a peaceful campaigns and general elections. And we are telling members of parliament, we are telling politicians that when they are going out to seek for votes, they should promote their policies and not incite wananchi against another.
We are now back to the land spots. It was the declarer of red spots free zone has returned us back, being second in the country as the most risky area where violence is likely to happen, including utterances by politicians, presence of organized criminal gangs, the poverty levels, the land question, of course, being cosmopolitan, the divide, and now with the choice of running mates and all that, then probably, if not handled properly, we can have another problem. The government has also done something else, returning the program Kazi Mtaani, which is likely to engage quite a number of youth. In Nakuru, we were allocated slightly over 26,000, double the number that we had in phase 2. This is phase 3 now. The launching, we did it across the county yesterday. We are picking youth, we are picking the single mothers, we are picking the vulnerable, we are picking even the violent. Members of those organized criminal gangs who are willing to reform we are also giving them something to start off with, so that at least they don't have a reason to say that I'm doing it because I have nothing to do, I'm not earning anything. But the government is willing to caution them through that line.